Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Minnesota Twins discussion video. This one might be a doozy. Maybe you guys have the same opinion as me. You've already seen the title. When Byron Buxton comes back, do we play him or does Jake Cave keep the spot? I think he should play center field instead of Kepler. Not that Kepler's a bad center field. That's a different video. But basically the point is, should Cave be starting over Byron Buxton for my opinion would be the rest of the season until the playoffs, and then it's up in the air. So let's go through their stats, and then I'll give you my opinion on him, of course. So we're going to start with Byron Buxton. First of all, he's been hurt for the last month, so this is very difficult to compare the two because they don't play at the same time. Of course, Cave is Byron's understudy, basically. He's their backup. So you got to look at what they've done. I mean, that's basically it. So let's go through 2019. Of course, Byron Buxton started hot as nuts at the beginning of the season. I mean, he was really good the first, first half. Let's just even go first half of the season. I mean, over 2019, he has a 3.1 WAR. At the time, that was like the best center fielder besides Mike Trout. And that doesn't really count because Mike Trout is like, that doesn't count. So Byron Buxton has the best WAR out of the entire MLB because that guy's a superhero and he doesn't count. So he was like the top guy though, besides Trout, and he's got 71 hits in 271 at bats. That is a 262 average. That's not bad for Byron Buxton. Of course, I'll get to it later. That's not bad though, especially since he's been hurt a lot. That's very good. And considering his past seasons, I mean 2018 he was hurt 150 average, then 250, 225, and 209 in his previous 3 years. So definitely his best season batting, even though I think he could be better. That's not bad. His on-base percentage, 314. Again, not bad. Slugging, 513. That's pretty good for a hitter like him. 827 OPS, 113 OPS plus. He's also got 14 stolen bases, 48 runs, 46 RBIs, and 10 home runs. 10? I thought he had 9. 10 home runs. That's right. Because he did hit one in Miami, I think, when he played there last time. So, 10 home runs, 40-something RBIs. That's not bad, especially for a number 9 hole hitter, right? I mean, this is what I'm trying to get at is I think Buxton should be a number 1, maybe a number 2 hitter. I think that would increase his average. He'd see more wild pitches, get on base, use his speed. I think that would help him. But that is just a basic overview of all of his stats, okay? So that's, again, not bad. Let's go to Jake Cave, who has basically been his understudy. He played a little bit at the beginning of the year, then didn't because, of course, Buxton came back, but now he's been playing. So, overall, this is overall. We're going to break it down section by section in a second. But overall, WAR of 0.7 for Cave, 35 hits, 129 at-bats. So, it's kind of about half, right? So 70 hits in 260 at-bats. Again, very similar to Byron Buxton, 271 and 71. Very similar numbers. Now, that's a batting average of 271. So just a little bit better, of course. More of a minimal chances. 18 runs, 15 RBIs, 5 home runs, 375 OBP, 450 slugging, 825 OPS, and OPS plus of 118. Guys, that is very, very similar to Byron Buxton. Here's the biggest thing. He doesn't get hurt, okay? Cave is good, right? We've seen that. Last year, he hit like 13 home runs in like 50 games. I mean, that is pretty solid for a guy who, literally came on the scene last year and played 91 games. And he hit 13 home runs. He was good. I mean, that was solid last year, and then he continued it this year. Now we're going to go into deeper splits, okay? Deeper splits, specifically in the last 28 days because Byron Buxton hasn't played much. Just looking at this one really quick, if you look at Buxton, he's only played 2 games in the last 28 days for an average of 333 because he went 3 for 9. Now in the last 28 days for Jake Cave, of course, he's played a lot more because he's been there, but he has got an average of 413, guys. 413, a 717 slugging, a 481 on base percentage. That is an OPS of 1.198. Now, this guy, you're telling me, should be on the bench for Byron Buxton. They obviously are not quite as fast as each other, right? Cave is a little bit slower, but Cave is faster than most of the guys on the team. I mean, you should help me here. Is he like the third or fourth fastest guy on the team? Honestly, seriously, guys, he is not that slow. And if that's what you're comparing him to, Byron Buxton, okay, sure, Byron Buxton gets him in that category just by a smudge, but really, I'd take a bat over stolen bases over a little bit of speed. I think, especially in this case scenario, when speed has gotten Buxton hurt. He's run into walls. He's been too aggressive sliding for balls. That's not good. Let's continue on. The last 7 days, it's his worst slump, right? It's his worst slump in his last 7 days. And honestly, he still had a pretty good freaking 7 days. In the last 7 days, he's hit 3 home runs, 4 RBIs. In the last month, he's also hit 3 home runs. All of his home runs have come in the last week. Or at least 3 of his 5, I should say. He is 4 for 12 with a 333 clip, a 500 OBP, and a slugging of 1.16. His OPS, blah, 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 is 167. The highest OPS that he's had in the last 7 days. So again, his worst batting clip, but his highest OPS, a 336. Are you kidding me? You want to keep this guy on the bench? No, thank you. Let's look at some other stats. First half stats, because I think this is the way that you could really tell the difference between these guys. Because, well, I guess you would look at Buxton's first half to Cave's second half, because that's how you could argue that, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So let's look at Buxton's first half. Buxton's first half. He's got a 253 with a 314 on-base percentage, 502 slugging, 816 OPS. It's just been a little bit better in the 9 games that when he came back and played before he got hurt. It was just a little bit better than the first half of the season. But if you go off just the first half, that's when he had 9 of his 10 home runs, 42 of his 46 RBIs. Again, a 253 clip compared to his 324, but again, that's only 9 games. Very, very solid. Like I said, that is pretty good compared to, you know, what he's done in the past. That is a good Byron Buxton. But then if you look at Jake Cave, let's just do that really quick. Looking at his first half, again, this is when people said he sucked. A 176 average, 299 OBP, 243 slugging. That's a 542 OPS. That sucks. That is absolutely garbage, right? That is way below average, okay? His OPS plus was 49. Okay, we get that it was bad. But then if you want to compare them, like I said, the best way to compare these two guys is Buxton's first half to Cave's second half. In 23 games, he is batting 400, a 477 on-base percentage, 727 slugging, a 1.2 OPS. This guy is a 209 OPS plus. This guy has been on fire since the second half started, since he's been playing every day, since Buxton went down for the second time. This guy needs to be on the field. Again, he had a bad first half, but here's why. He wasn't playing very often. He had 29 games, 19 of them were starting games. That's because he would get into games 1 time, maybe 2 times, have to pinch hit. Sometimes he'd pinch run. Like I said, he was pretty fast. That's it. I mean, that is literally it. Now he's playing every day. Do you see what I'm saying? He's playing every day. He's actually getting the opportunities to win and do well for the team. That's important, right? You would need a guy out there who stays healthy, who is great in the field, who has some home run power, and he's batting well. He is batting so well in this second half in the last 25 games. You need to put him out there. Now, the only problem I have with Jake Cave is because there's a problem with everybody. Byron Buxton is more of a contact hitter, right? I mean, things have gone Cave's way. Let's put it that way. Byron Buxton is a solid line drive doubles hitter, right? I mean, like, they fly on line drives. Cave is a little bit different. He has been better, and that's really good. I think that even makes his case stronger, but he has an uppercut swing, more of an uppercut swing, and he's made it work. I mean, but again, that could catch up to him. That's my only complaint about Jake Cave, is that could catch up to him compared to Byron Buxton and his more level swing, his double swing. But it works. It's been working. It's probably going to continue to work in the way baseball works today, and Cave doesn't get hurt. That's why you need to put this guy on the field. But again, I want to know your opinion. Does this matter? Does speed matter? Is that why you want Buxton out there? Or do these stats that I just went over, the splits and everything, prove to you that maybe Cave needs to be out there. Maybe I'm missing a stat. Maybe there's a stat that I should look at that tells me a different thing. But looking at OBP, on-base percentage, slugging, OPS, batting average, I don't see it. So that's all I got for you guys today, though. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I want to hear your opinion. That's all I got for you guys, though. Thanks so much for watching. Check out the videos above my head if you missed them yesterday, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.